Helen.
Oh, Stanley, did you find the heating pad?
Look at this.
Who is she?
I don't know.
Where did she come from?
How do I know?
Hi.
Hi? That's all you're going to say is hi?
How about goodbye?
No, you're not.
You'd rather I stay.
I'd rather see what you got in that bag.
It's personal belongings.
Yeah, but whose? Guess you got all our silver in it.
We don't have any silver.
Well, you get a lot of money for stainless steel these days.
How did you get up here?
Yeah, you know, I checked every lock on every door personally.
You left the window open.
You left the window open last night?
He leaves it open every night.
Every night? How many nights have you been up here?
2 weeks.
You mean you've been sleeping here for the last 2 weeks?
And you thought we had mice.
What's your name?
Jenny. Jenny Ballinger.
Oh, hi. I'm Helen Roper.
I know.
You know? Oh, well, yeah. I guess you would.
Yeah. She's been up here casing the whole neighborhood.
And this is my husband, Kojak.
You forget I'm the one who found her.
Only because I sent you up here to find the heating pad for my neck.
What's wrong with your neck?
Oh, I don't know. It's a pinched nerve or something.
Really? Sit down. Here, hold this. Now you just relax. Let's try a little acupressure here.
Oh, that's it right there.
I know.
Oh. Now, what I want to know is, what is a nice girl like you doing sleeping on our floor?
Because I didn't have a place of my own anymore.
Why?
Because I wouldn't let my landlord fix my bathtub.
Why not?
I was in it at the time. Yeah. So he evicted me.
That's terrible.
It's not so bad. Except then I couldn't find a place I could afford.
Until you found our open window.
Right. So when I finished my paper route, I parked my car around the corner and I climbed up your trellis. And here I am.
Oh, wait a minute. You're our paper boy?
Good Lord, his eyes are going, too.
You're the one who's been leaving all those thank you notes?
Oh, and all those lovely roses. Oh!
What's the matter?
The pain. It's all gone.
What'd you do to her?
It's very simple. Pressure applied to certain parts in the body wakes up the muscles, puts new life into the system.
Do you have time to work on my husband?
Well, I'd like to, but I got classes.
Oh, hey, do you go to school?
Yes, art school.
Oh, Stanley!
Hey, what are you doing?
I want to see if there's anything in here that belongs to me.
I don't think it's your size. I better be going.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Where are you going to stay?
Don't worry about it.
No, wait. I will worry unless I know you have a place to stay. So, why don't you just stay here tonight?
Have you gone nuts?
Look, Jenny, the bathroom is the second door on the right. Now, would you be a good girl and go down there and freshen up while I take care of Stanley Steamer here?
I don't want to stay in here one more night. We're lucky we weren't found dead in our bed.
Yeah, from boredom.
She could be a dope fiend.
A what?
You know, one of those kids taking PPP.
That's PCP.
Well, whatever. I don't want to hear.
Oh, Stanley, come on. I mean, what is life for?
Oh, don't start that
what
again,
are we
Howard.
here for? What is the purpose of our existence?
Oh.
Why were we put on this earth
Okay, she can stay here tonight. But tomorrow, out she goes.
Do your parents know how you're living?
Mrs. Roper, I've been on my own now for 3 years, and I like it that way. And I guess they do, too.
They do?
Sure. I mean, they got more important things on their mind. Like my dad. He's up north someplace, trying to find himself.
And your mother?
I haven't seen her in years. One day she baked a tray of cookies and just took off.
Why?
I don't know. Cookies weren't that bad.
It must have been a blow when she left like that, to be all alone.
Not really. She makes friends easily.
But how did you get into your storeroom?
Mrs. Roper left the window open.
You want the last donut?
No.
Good. So, you never had any kids?
No.
Me neither.
Jenny.
I mean, I don't think I'd want any either.
Oh. Well, sometimes I think it would have been nice.
Nah, kids can be a pain. Take me, for instance.
Yeah, you, what about you?
Oh, I'm a pain. I mean, I'm always yelling about being independent and on my own and everything. But then I get mad because there's no one around to give me a hug when I'm really feeling low.
Well, everybody needs a hug now and then.
Nah, I'm a nerd.
A nerd? What's a nerd?
You don't know what a... How old are you anyway?
Old enough to be your mother. Of course, I was a child bride. Hello? Oh, Stanley, where are you?
I'm in the shopping center parking lot. My car won't start.
So what else is new? Did you call the tow truck?
Tow truck? Why don't I just call a mugger and hand him my wallet? No, you gotta come down here and get me.
How?
Ask that girl to drive you.
Jenny, oh, that's a good idea.
Right. And she can keep right on driving.
Nerd.
I think it's the valves. $300 if it's a cent.
Can I take a look at it?
You, what are you gonna do? Tie it together with your suspenders? I'll have Joey look at it tomorrow. Maybe he could do something.
Yeah, he can haul it away to the nearest dump.
Hey, they don't make it worse.
That's impossible, Stanley.
Hey, be careful, you'll dent it.
You want to try it now?
Are you kidding? It's gonna take more than a little puttering around with your nail file.
What's the carburetor?
Oh, yeah? Well, I was gonna look at that next. Come on, now.
No, right home with Jenny.
Maybe I ought to go along with Mr. Roper. I'll just take off now.
Well, aren't you going to come back and have some brunch?
What about Mr. Roper?
He can have some, too. Well, did you enjoy brunch, Stanley?
Never ate so fast in my life.
Don't you like Jenny?
She clears a table like a vacuum cleaner.
Well, you see, you two have a lot in common.
Who is she now?
Doing the dishes.
You better count them when she's finished.
You know, Stanley, you know what I was thinking?
Yes, and the answer's no. You'd like her to stay one more night, wouldn't you? Right?
Wrong. I'd like her to stay as long as she wants to stay.
What? You know, you and my car have a lot in common. You're both firing on half your cylinders.
Roper, I'd like to have a word with you.
Okay, how about this one? Goodbye.
Oh, Mr. Brooks, I'm so sorry. What did you want to see us about?
I want you to get rid of that female rose thief.
Helen, give him a chance, will you?
Are we through playing games here? Young lady, I think you should hear this too. Good Lord, she's wearing suspenders.
What do you got in mind, bro?
I think you should bear in mind that the tenants of Royaldale townhouses are reputable people.
Well, Stanley and I
Are exceptions. Are you going to send her packing or not?
That's for me to decide and you to find out.
But she's riffraff.
Don't you dare! How could you talk that way in front of Jenny? Jenny? Oh, her bag was right there. Jenny? Oh, Stanley, she's gone.
And good riddance.
Now look what you've done. You made her feel unwanted, and now she's gone.
Me? I wanted her to stay.
Oh, no, you did not.
Yeah, Brooks just helped me decide. I mean, there's a lot of great things that Jenny did. She fixed your neck, fixed my car. She ruined Brooks' rose bush.
You really wanted her to stay?
Cross my heart. I was going to tell her tonight she can stay as long as she wants.
I accept. Thank you.
What? Oh, my neck.
We thought you were gone.
Well, I had to get my toothbrush first.
Oh, my neck. My neck.
You see, Jenny, we need you.
Well, I wouldn't want to walk out on one of my patients.
Oh.
Sit down, Mr. Roper.
Oh.
Oh.
Helen, my neck.
Oh, hi. What are you two still doing up?
Hi, Jenny. Oh, Mr. Roper couldn't sleep.
Aw, Mr. Roper, you shouldn't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, that's what I told him. So, did you have a nice time on your date?
Date? Oh, yeah.
What did you do?
Oh, well, we just sort of hung out.
What?
We just talked, Mr. Roper.
What did you talk about?
Cars. He's really into cars.
Other people's, I bet.
Stanley. What's he like?
Okay, he's, tall and strong.
An athlete?
No, but he runs 10 miles every day.
Oh.
Keep ahead of the cops.
Oh, he's so smart. And handsome, too.
Sounds a little like me.
Very little. Go on, Jenny.
Well, he's warm and considerate and understanding.
Oh, he sounds wonderful. Where did you meet him?
In my dreams.
What?
I made him up.
Why?
Because that's what you wanted to hear.
He's got you there, Helen.
Quiet, Stanley. Look, Jenny, you're a young girl. You need to be getting some fun out of life.
Mrs. Roper, it's my life. And I'm doing just fine on my own, okay?
But every girl needs a man. You don't know what you're missing. I know what I'm missing. Jenny, dear, your life is...
My life. And I gotta get some sleep.
Jenny?
Will you forget it, Helen?
Oh, Stan.
Come on, let's finish the game. I'm one card away from winning. Make your move.
Jen.
Would you like to go out on a date?
You're not my type.
No, I'm not talking about me. I got a girl in my storeroom.
Well, yeah, what are you doing, stocking up for a rainy day?
No, she's just living there temporarily.
Yeah, well, thanks all the same, but no thanks.
Hold it. I'll introduce you to her this afternoon. Then you can just ask her to go out.
I'm sorry, but I don't go out on blind dates.
Hold it. You said that you're new in town, didn't you?
Yeah?
Do you really think you can find a date anywhere?
Sure.
But do you think you can find a date to go out with you tonight?
Sure.
Okay. But do you think you can find somebody who will give you $50 to go out with that date?
No.
Aha.
You really offering me $50 to take her out?
Did I say 50?
You got yourself a deal. $50, and I promise you we're going to have a great night on the town.
How about 35? You just hang around the neighborhood. I didn't think so.
Hi. Oh, hi, Jenny. Oh, thank you. Hey, what's that all about?
Mr. Roper introduced me to Mr. Brooks' nephew, and he asked me out tonight.
He did?
Excuse me, I gotta get ready.
But, Stanley...
Hey, you need any money, son?
Oh, I don't like to take any money from
Okay,
her.
I just thought
But
that-
since everything is more expensive in California, thanks a lot.
Ah, don't mention it. I'm sure whoever your date is, she is worth it.
Right.
What are you doing?
Picking up my date.
You're what?
Hi. All set.
Oh, great. Well, let's go.
Michael,
Don't wait up, Uncle Jeff.
Michael.
Don't they make a nice couple? Roper, good night.
Oh, I hope she has a good time tonight.
Well, for $50, she better.
But
I paid him $50 to take her out.
you paid him to take her out?
You think it was too much?
I don't care about the money. It's... No! What about Jenny?
Well, I did it for her, too. I knew she was unhappy because she didn't have a boyfriend.
Oh, Stanley, I know you meant well, but you did the wrong thing, even if it was for the right reason.
Well, there's nothing we could do about it now.
Oh, yes, there is. When the kids come back, you can do something.
I could ask her for my money back?
No, you can tell Jenny the truth.
Why? So I can make her unhappy?
She'll really be unhappy if you never ask her out again.
What if he likes her?
I'm not going to take that chance. Now, this time you're going to do the right thing for the right reason.
What is the right reason?
I'm going to kill you if you don't.
That's a good reason.
They're back.
They are? Well, I think I'll call it a night.
Oh, no, you don't. You're going to stay up and tell Jenny what you did.
Well, and I can't throw a wet blanket on romance. That's just not in me.
Believe me, Stanley, it is. Now, promise me you'll tell her.
All right. All right.
Hi.
Oh, hi, kids. Well, how'd it go tonight?
Oh, terrific.
It did?
Yeah, we went to a disco, had a wonderful time.
Really? Oh, hey, Stanley, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's too bad they'll never go back there again.
What makes you say that?
Well, after I tell Jenny what...
No, you don't have to now. I mean, didn't you hear they had a wonderful time.
Yeah, but I thought you wanted me to tell you.
No, that was before. Now, how about some cocoa?
I don't want any cocoa.
I was talking to the kids.
I'll help you, Mrs. Roper.
Oh, all right. And Stanley, you make Michael feel at home.
Want me to nag at him?
Can't you see he likes her? Now make him feel welcome.
So, you had a nice time, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. Got any change left over?
No, Mrs. Roper.
Oh, Jenny.
That Michael.
I know.
What a creep.
What?
Well, he couldn't keep his hands off me all evening. I had the worst time of my life.
But you said you had a wonderful time.
What could I say after Mr. Roper introduced me to him?
Oh, Jenny, Mr. Roper was just trying to help you meet a nice young man.
And I appreciate it. But I gotta get to know people first, at my own speed.
Oh, of course. I should have realized.
Mrs. Roper, what am I gonna do about Michael?
Well, don't worry. After tonight, you won't have to see him again.
So just consider this your home. You come for dinner tomorrow night, and then Friday, what we'll do is...
I don't think so, Mr. Roper.
Why not? You'll have a good time. Jenny will be here.
Look, Mr. Roper, is Jenny related to you or anything?
No?
How good, then I can level with you. You know, after all the trouble I went to tonight, she doesn't seem very grateful.
What are you talking about? She's in there making cocoa for you right now.
That's not what I meant. Look, when you were my age and you went out and spent a lot of money on a girl, didn't you expect her to return the favor?
Well, sure. I never met a girl who'd spend money on me.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, I know what you meant. She wouldn't let you kiss her goodnight, huh? Don't worry about that. Helen wouldn't let me kiss her goodnight on our first date either. Talk about not knowing a good thing.
That's not what I meant either.
No?
Listen, you look like a guy who really knows the score.
Yeah.
Well, after you've gone out and you've shown a girl a really good time, don't you think the least she could do would be to put out?
Michael, let me show you something.
Huh?
Come here, come here.
Yeah, what do you want to show me?
The street. Get out! Listen, I don't care how crazy you are about this kid. I just threw him out.
What?
Now, I know you'll be mad at me right now for a while.
Mr. Roper!
Don't cry, Jenny. I can't stand it when girls cry.
You're a lifesaver.
I thought you liked him.
That's because I thought you liked him.
Me? I hardly even know him. He's just some guy I gave $50 to take you out.
Stanley.
You did what?
Well, he didn't mean... Stanley.
Oh, Mr. Roper, you thought enough of me to do that. Don't ever do it again.
Oh, I won't. I won't.
Hey, he's
Nude?
yeah.
All the girls in the class are crazy about him.
Oh, isn't it funny how young girls are so easily impressed with a man's build?
Yeah.
Just refreshing my memory.
You sure I can't do the shopping for you?
Oh, well, why not? You'll certainly do it better than Stanley.
Oh, great.
You know, Jenny, if you weren't living with us, you know what we'd be having for dinner tonight? Stanley's favorite, liver and hotcakes. Why don't you get us 3 nice steaks, okay?
Mrs. Roper, I hope you're not going to any trouble just for me. I'm really not that fussy.
You mean you wouldn't mind having liver and hotcakes?
Porterhouse, okay?
are. You know what Jenny's been doing?
Looking for somewhere else to live?
She's been drawing my picture. Show him, Jenny. What do you think?
Very nice. Very nice. You left out a few wrinkles.
It's, too bad about your liver.
Why'd you give her money?
For groceries.
Are you crazy, a girl like that? I mean, what's to prevent her from keeping the money and running off?
Where to? The Riviera?
Okay, Helen, but don't say I didn't warn you.
How could I forget? You've been warning me every 2 minutes ever since we invited her to move in here.
We didn't invite her to move in here. She broke in here, remember?
At first, and then we invited her to stay.
You invited her to stay, and now she's running off with your money.
Oh, Stanley.
Remember that battered old thing that used to sit on top of the radio?
Our cat?
No, a China thing. A horse, I believe. I think it passed into your clutches, hands.
Oh, yeah. It's in with our junk.
I don't see it. Where?
I mean, in the storage room, or maybe in the garage. I could get Stanley to dig it out for you.
When?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Unless there's some special reason you want to have it right away.
Oh, no. Tomorrow will be fine. Just fine.
Did you find the horse?
Found something better.
Oh, no.
I thought you threw it out in the trash.
They refused to take it.
I hope it's not ruined. Sounds as good as ever.
Did somebody step on the dog?
No, that was my husband, the boogie-woogie bugle boy from Forest Lawn.
What would you like to hear?
Never mind that. Did you find the horse for Ethel?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's nice.
Piece of junk.
Looks like a Ming.
No, it's a horse.
No, I mean, it's from the Ming Dynasty. We're studying about them at art school.
Hey, I bet that's what that is. You know, Daddy used to bring home lots of things.
Yeah, but they all came in bottles.
Now, I'm not saying that this is real Ming.
If it was, would it be worth anything?
If it's Ming, a lot of money.
Really?
Enough to keep you in chop suey for life.
Stanley, it's real Ming. It's worth a lot of money.
Why, just because of what Jenny said? You need more proof than that.
I got more proof than that. Ethel wants it.
No, I just talked to the museum. You know what that horse is worth? $20,000.
$20,000?
That's right.
I might have known there was big money involved. There were beads of sweat on Ethel's knees.
We gotta find a safe place to put that Ming thing.
You're right. Where did you put it?
Where did I put it? Where did you put it?
I put it right on that table there.
I never touched it.
Well, where could it be? I mean, it couldn't have gone galloping off all by itself.
It's not in here. There's something else missing too, Helen.
Something else?
Think, Helen, think. That girl.
Jenny? Oh, no.
I warned you, Helen. I warned you. You took a viper to your bosom, and she kicked you right in the teeth.
Talk like you've been kicked in the head.
Never mind. I'm going to call the police.
No. Stanley. Give her the benefit of the doubt, okay?
All right, while we're doubting, she's benefiting to the tune of $20,000.
Look, Stanley, I just don't believe that sweet little kid could do it.
Why?
Like
Because
this.
she's a girl and she looked at you with big brown eyes?
No, she just seemed
What if
so
it was a
sweet.
man? What if it was a very tough guy with a gun? Then would you have invited him to stay with us?
Of course not.
So much for your equal rights.
What?
I warned you she was no good, and so did Brooks. And he's a very level-headed guy. Well, please? I want to report a theft.
Stanley, please.
It's got to be done, Helen.
Oh.
Somebody stole my horse. It's about 13 inches high. No, I'm not a midget. It's the kind of horse that sits on top of a radio. Will you stop laughing? You're all nuts.
Hi.
Oh, never mind, officer. My horse just came in.
Where have you been?
Oh, I went to see someone.
A fence?
Fence.
Did you or did you not take our horse?
Yeah, I took it.
Aha!
I took it to show my ceramics teacher to get an expert opinion.
Aha!
Was that okay?
Oh, of course it was, honey.
What did he say about it?
Plenty. It's a very good imitation.
What?
Imitation?
Yeah, they were turning them out by the thousands after the war.
You mean it isn't worth anything?
Well, you could get something for it.
How much?
$25.
$25.
Oh, poor Daddy's horse. Practically worthless. I can hardly wait for Ethel to find out.
Here's your $25.
Well, you drive a hard bargain, Helen.
Well, it's probably not even worth that much.
I know, but who cares about money when it's something that will remind me of poor Daddy? Well, I've got to rush.
Yeah, well, give my love to Mama.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Oh, Jenny, I didn't know you were home.
I was out back.
Oh, Jenny, I want you to meet my sister Ethel. Ethel, this is Jenny.
Oh, yes, the young lady who broke into your house.
She didn't break in. She...
Climbed in.
Yes.
Pleased to meet you, Ethel. Sorry, I can't shake your hand.
Oh? Why, what have you got there?
Nothing.
Nothing. She could have been rummaging in the storeroom.
Ethel!
Oh, come on, Helen, you're far too gullible. Now, what have you got there?
Just a mouse.
What do you know? A little mouse who's not afraid of a great big cat.
Gee, I hope we have enough candles. Let's see. David's 8. How old are you, Mrs. Roper? If you don't mind saying.
Oh, no, I don't mind. If you promise not to tell anybody.
Oh, I won't.
I'm a lot older than David.
You're really looking forward to tonight, aren't you?
Oh, I really am. Dinner at the Brooks is very special.
What's so special about it?
They invited us.
Why not? You're good friends, aren't you?
Oh, Ann and I are, but the men don't get along too well. Stanley is convinced that Mr. Brooks doesn't like him.
Oh, well, where'd he get that idea?
Mr. Brooks told him. But honestly, since they've been rehearsing the puppet show together, it's been just wonderful.
Too bad I'm gonna miss it.
Oh, Jenny, listen, can't you leave your class early just this once? I mean, after all, the puppet show was your idea.
Okay, I'll try. It ought to be good. I've never seen Mr. Roper this enthusiastic.
It's the first time in weeks he's been excited. Too bad he has to waste it on the puppets.
How about a nice cold beer?
That sounds good to me.
Is that you, Stanley?
Ooh, let's have some fun. Let's go see Helen.
Well, make up your mind. You want to have fun or you want to see Helen? Hey, cutie, how about a kiss?
Okay, you can have a kiss.
Not me. Not me, the puppet, the puppet.
How do you like the birthday cake, Mr. Roper?
I don't know. I haven't tasted it yet.
Where have you been?
With Brooks rehearsing. You know, he really likes my idea about doing a puppet show.
That was Jenny's idea.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it Jenny who went out and got the puppets?
Are you going to tell me it wasn't my idea for me and Brooks to put on the show? Huh? Huh?
Yes, I am.
Huh? You talk like I don't have a single idea in my head.
No, Stanley. You talk like that. What did you say?
I didn't say anything. He was just clearing his throat.
I dare you to say that to my face, you idiot.
Who are you calling an idiot?
Not the dummy in your hand.
That does it. Oh, I knew you'd ruin everything.
Jeffrey!
I'm sorry, Ann, but I've lost my patience.
Maybe it's with your hair.
You see, he's goading me.
Just because he's being childish is no reason.
You don't have to think it's all Stanley's fault.
Well, who do you think started it?
He did.
He did. Oh, my head.
See? You're making the same mistake again. You're sticking up for him
I
again.
think my first mistake was coming over here in the first place.
I think you're right. I asked you to What's going on here, David?
They're having a fight.
Oh, well, we better get on with the party ourselves then. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It's just a simple bicycle. That's all I wanted.
Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. What are they fighting about?
About whose fault the fight is?
Well, I know whose fault it is.
Whose?
Yours.
Mine?
If it wasn't for your birthday, this whole thing never would have started. Right, David? Right, David?
I guess so.
So I guess you just better apologize to everyone for having a birthday.
I'm sorry I had a birthday.
Oh, David. I'm so ashamed. It's we who should be sorry.
Oh, Ann, I don't know what to say.
I do. Happy birthday, Helen.
Oh, Ann.
Well, Roper, I'm big enough to admit it was all my fault.
And I'm big enough to agree with you.
I hope I'm not too late for cake and ice cream. Are you kidding? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have anything to celebrate.
Jenny, I'm so proud of you. Well, what you did would make the biggest fool come to his senses.
What'd you do?
You see, Aunt, everything is going to be fine.
Hey, everybody, my headache has completely disappeared.
Thank you for the present, Mr. Roper.
My pleasure, David, my pleasure.
Come on.
No way.
You know that dancing helps to work off your frustrations.
Really?
Yeah. Here, like this. That's it, Mrs. Roper. You really got it.
I don't know if I can keep it.
Just follow me. Woo! That's it. Here, now take my hand. Okay, back. Under my arm. Woo, you know, I think you're just about ready for Disco Palace.
Yeah, you think so?
Now just shake it. Get down.
Good idea.
See, now, wasn't that fun?
I
Wait till you catch your breath. I'll get the map. Now, what were you trying to say?
that I couldn't catch my breath.
Anything for me?
No, just a bunch of bills and... Oh, here's something for Stanley from the U.S. Treasury Department. I wonder what it is.
Why don't you open it?
There are two things that Stanley never lets me touch. One of them is his personal mail.
What's the other?
His toolbox. Besides, I don't believe in prying.
Looks like it's already half open.
Oh, hey, you know, you're right. One little pull, and it will fall right out.
It's a check.
Oh, let me see. Oh, Jenny, it's an insurance rebate from the VA for more than $300.
Fantastic.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise.
Yeah. I wonder what Mr. Roper will spend it on.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. No, yes, probably spend it on something nice. You know, sometimes Stanley can be very considerate.
Ellen, open the door.
Oh, there's Stanley. He'll find out I opened his mail.
Ellen?
Oh, if we only had some glue or some Scotch tape or some of that. Oh, thanks, Jenny.
Gotta get the damn door.
Oh, I was right, Jenny. There was someone at the door.
You sure took your time.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
While you're in here yapping, I was out there watching my arms grow longer.
That was stupid of me, sweetheart.
No excuses. I don't... What?
Here, darling, you let me take those from you.
Darling. The mail come in yet?
I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good. Bill.
Anything interesting, Stanley?
Just another bill.
Where are you going?
Oh, upstairs to make a phone call.
Well, why didn't you make it down here?
What, and disturb you two? I'd never do that.
Since when? Jenny, he's hiding it from me. But why? What's he up to?
How long have you been married?
100 years.
And how many times has he cheated on you?
Oh, this is the first time
Well,
that I know of.
listen. From what I've seen of Mr. Roper, you've got nothing to worry about.
Well, I admit he's no John Travolta, but...
No. What I mean is, well, I know what he's like. And can you really imagine him getting involved with another woman?
I can't even imagine him getting involved with me.
So?
Nah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jenny.
For what?
Well, for making me see I was wrong about Stanley.
Well, you're welcome. And now that this is all settled, I'll make us some lunch.
Oh, hey, I got a better idea. Why don't we get all dressed up and I'll take you out to lunch?
That is a better idea.
How would you like to try that new French restaurant around the corner?
Great. That'd be a real treat for me.
For me, too. Stanley forgot his credit card.
Do you know what their specialty is?
Ah, Mrs. Roper.
Hello there. Oh, wait a minute, Jenny. I'll go ask Mr. Brooks. Mr. Brooks, you've been to Chez Marcel. We're going there for lunch. What's a good thing to order?
Yeah. You know, something pretty special.
Or maybe something pretty ordinary?
Well, maybe they didn't have anything he liked.
Come along, Jenny, before he talks our ears off.
Nice talking to you, Mrs. Roper.
Oh, Jenny, isn't it beautiful? Oh, I'm so glad we came here. Oh, a table for two, please.
Your name, madame?
Roper.
Ah, but you are already here.
Yes, I know.
$250?
That sounded like Stanley's voice. Oh, it couldn't be.
I'd like to see what Helen looks like in this. Would you mind trying this on?
Not at all. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna need some help.
Let me give you a hand. Let's see what that looks like. Not bad.
Not bad, it's beautiful.
My wife would never expect me to do something like this in a million years.
Special today is Duck à l'Orange. What do you think? You're right. Doesn't appeal to me either.
But you didn't see him, Jenny. He was draped all over her.
Oh, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation.
Of course there is. He's having an affair. I just can't imagine something like this happening to a happy marriage. Or even to one like ours.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Roper. I'll bet when he comes home, he'll be able to explain everything. Then you'll both have a good laugh over this whole terrible misunderstanding.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll laugh. But first, I'm gonna kill him.
Helen?
You watch him try to weasel out of this.
This time you've gone one step too far. It was bad enough with all the questions, but now you're following me around, spying on me.
What?
Helen, what is marriage if there isn't trust?
Trust? I found you with another woman.
That's another thing. Because of all your snooping and spying, I didn't even have time to pay her.
You were going to pay her?
Of course, there's a lot of work involved. You know, first
I saw you give her that present.
it's your locket.
He gave her my jewelry. I don't have a locket.
Got the locket for you, see?
Oh, please. Haven't there been enough lies already?
Hey,
Everybody told me not to marry you, but did I listen to them? Oh, no. And you want to know why? Because I knew that you were always my faithful Stanley who loved me. But I was wrong. You like hamburger better. You think I'm such a fool?
Helen.
You're right, Mrs. Roper. He really put one over on you.
There, you see? Everybody knows.
To Helen, a gift to wear close to your heart, where I always want to be.
Oh, Steve. Oh, you had this made for me?
At the jewelry store. Lucille's jewelry store.
And the picture taken on our wedding day. I thought we'd lost it.
I found it when I cleaned out the storeroom. See, I wanted this to be a surprise for you.
Oh, Stanley. Can you ever forgive me?
I don't know. I mean, you hurt my feelings, Helen. I mean, how do you make up for that?
Oh, I think I know a way.
I forgive you.
Oh, hi, Jenny. Something wrong?
I'm just tired of sketching fruit. You can't believe how boring it gets staring at something that just lays there.
Oh, yes, I can.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, it's just some old pictures of back when I was in the USO.
Oh, yeah? Let's see. Oh, look at you. Ooh, you were really cutting loose there, weren't
Yeah,
you?
well, I guess in those days I wasn't afraid to do crazy, impulsive things.
What made you stop?
One day I went too far and married Mr. Roper.
Ooh, who's he?
Oh, that's an old beau. He's in town and wants me to have a drink with him tonight.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look, that's a picture of the girls at the USO. They were all so crazy about Tom.
Boy, fashion sure were different then, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last time you saw dresses like those?
The last time I looked in my closet. Do you think I should go, Jenny?
If you want to.
Yeah, but after all, I'm a married woman. It might upset Stanley.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't go.
Why can't I go out just one night for a harmless reunion?
You can.
I can't.
Then don't.
But I want to.
Then do.
You're right, I won't.
Whatever you say.
Make up your mind, Jenny.
I'm back.
Oh, did you drop Mama off at Ethel's?
Oh,
What's the matter?
I think I need a new set of shock absorbers.
Why?
I ran over a pothole, and it shook the car so much your mother's false teeth fell out.
Poor Mama.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get to work. Mr. Roper, would you mind posing for me?
Mine. Be a pleasure.
Good. Take off your clothes.
What?
Oh, well. Guess I'll just have to stick to fruit. What about this old jacket?
Oh, old is right. Just put it aside, Jenny, and I'll throw it out with the garbage.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, it's so nice of you to help out.
I don't mind. After all, it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Ooh, you found my favorite jacket. I was wondering where it was. You giving away that dress?
Stanley, that dress is 10 years old.
But you never wore it.
I know, it's a party dress. So out of style, I just hope nobody finds out who donated it.
Is that why you put your name on the box?
Oh, yeah, Jenny did that.
Yeah, if you're going to give something to charity, I think they'd like to know where it's coming from.
Mrs. Roper.
Oh, yes, you must be Reverend Harper.
Mrs. Brooks said you might have something for us.
Yes, well, a lot of it's been around for years and may not be very useful. This is my husband. And this is Jenny Ballinger, Reverend Harper.
How do you do? So you're friends of Mr. and Mrs. Brooks?
Yes.
Mr. Brooks is a fine man. He's a leader in the fight against moral decay, a man who always strives to be closer to God.
Guess that's why he's always got his nose up in the air.
Well, I want to thank you for your generosity.
As I was telling Helen, nothing's too good for the church.
Would you care for a cup of tea, Reverend?
No, thank you. I can't stay. I have several more stops to make.
With all the rich people in your congregation, you must make out like a bandit.
Stanley.
No offense, Padre.
Yes. Is this it?
Oh, you don't have to lift that.
Oh, well, I don't want to put you to any bother.
That's no bother, that's no bother. Jenny, you want to give Helen a hand with the stuff?
Well, that's very thoughtful of you.
Don't mention it. I'd like to ask you something, Reverend.
Well, I'm a bit busy.
It's a religious question.
Oh, certainly, my son.
Do birds go to heaven?
Birds?
Yeah. Well, he'd be right at home there. He's got the wings and all.
I'm not certain there's a definitive statement concerning birds in heaven.
Well, if he doesn't go to heaven, I'd like him to have a nice burial anyway, you know, with flowers, somebody saying a few words over
Well, that might present something of a problem, Mr.
Don't
Roper.
worry about it. Listen, next time you bury somebody, just slip them in.
Stanley! You're not ready.
Ready for what?
We're going to the rummage
What for?
To help out.
Haven't you helped enough already, giving away all our good stuff?
I only gave away stuff that we don't need anymore, like, oh, the bird cage, your old gardening magazine, some old clothes.
Gardening magazines?
Yeah. Jenny found them in the storeroom. There must have been dozens of them.
Wait a minute, the ones in the cardboard box?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I hope you don't mind.
Mind? Mind? Mind?
I think he minds.
Why? They were just a bunch of old gardening magazines.
Yeah, I had no idea you were saving them.
Why do you think I kept them in a storeroom?
That's what I'd like to know. You never do any gardening.
They weren't all gardening magazines, just the ones on top.
Oh, what was underneath?
Underneath were, art magazines.
Art? What kind of art?
It was just art. Art.
You told me you threw out all those girly magazines.
Yeah, I was going to, but
But you didn't. Now I've donated a whole box of dirty magazines to the church. No, I can scream.
Me too. It was a very valuable collection. Maybe we can get them back.
No. If they ever found out that we donated them, they'd never let us join.
They're gonna find out, Ellen. Jenny put your name on the box, remember?
Oh, no!
2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Is this really supposed to make you feel better?
Oh, come on, Mrs. Roper, you've done great. Here, here's another one. Now, walk. There, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, that was easy.
Okay, girls, now our chest exercise.
Oh.
And we must increase our bust. Care to join us, Mr. Roper?
Forget about Mr. Roper. He doesn't believe in doing anything strenuous.
I don't believe in wasting time. All that running and jumping doesn't get you anywhere.
Oh, I don't know about that. Jeffrey runs 2 miles every day.
Where does he wind up?
Right back at our house.
You see, all that exercise doesn't get you anywhere.
Mr. Roper, regular exercise is just a way of showing respect for your body. I believe everyone should respect their body like a temple.
That's Stanley. He treats his like a museum.
Okay, back to work, Mrs. Roper.
Okay.
Here's one that'll make a new woman out of you.
Good. Try that one, Helen.
Very funny.
Roper, your car is blocking the driveway. I had to push it out of the way.
What?
I'd just like to know how you expected me to get to work.
Thought you might try running.
You're gonna have to try a little running yourself.
What?
I didn't put your brake on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good, very good. Off to work, eh?
Think we look pretty good, huh?
Pretty good. No, you look marvelous. Of course, you're doing it all wrong.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean we're doing it all wrong?
Ah, it doesn't matter. Who's gonna notice?
You, for one.
No, really, we'd like to know the right way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, if you insist. Well, you see, ladies, it's really quite simple. Now, let's get this right out of the way. And follow me, ladies. And 1, 2, 2.
I don't know if I can do that.
It's his back. He's thrown it out again.
Oh, how terrible.
Sometimes it lasts for hours. You can hear him all over the neighborhood.
What do you do?
I usually go to a movie.
But what do you do now?
I get his pills.
No, you don't. Last time I took those pills, I got so spaced out, I tried to walk across the neighbor's swimming pool.
Here, I think you better sit down, Mr. Brooks.
I can't move, Jenny.
Sure you can.
Ah!
See?
Now I really can't move.
Maybe Jenny can help. She fixed my neck. Remember, Jenny?
I suppose it couldn't hurt.
That's easy for you to say.
Just relax, Mr.
No,
Brooks.
no, no, no. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh.
There. How does it feel?
Well, that's completely better. I mean, it actually feels that. My neck. My neck.
I'll get his pills.
What's he doing here?
Oh, he threw his back out.
Good. Now I'll throw out the rest of them.
No. You'll do nothing of the kind.
Helen, he pushed our car on the neighbor's lawn.
It doesn't matter. He can't be moved.
Is that true?
Yeah, he can't even get out of his chair.
He can't?
That's right.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm Helen.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Stanley, it's Mama. Isn't that a lovely surprise?
Yeah, lovely.
I can only stay a few days.
Oh, what a shame.
Now, Stanley, get Mama's bags and pay for the cab. And we insist that you stay longer than just a few days.
No, dear, I only plan to stay in town long enough to see you and your sisters and to make out my will.
Your will?
Make out your will. Sit down, Mother. Make yourself comfortable. I'll go get your bags.
Thank you, Hubert.
Mama? Are you all right?
I never felt better.
Hi again.
Oh, you remember Jenny?
Yes, your oldest. She has your eyes and Hubert's chin.
No, Mama, you don't understand. Jenny lives with us.
Well, why shouldn't she? She's far too young to leave home. Oh, by the way, I asked Hilda and Helen to meet me here.
That's Ethel.
No, Ethel can't make it. She has 5 children to take care of.
That's Hilda. And it isn't 5, it's 6.
Oh, how nice. Do you suppose she'll bring Stanley with her?
That's Freddie. Mama, Hilda is married to Freddie. Fertile Freddie. How anyone could confuse him with Stanley.
I know what you mean.
The Roper residence?
Yes, it is.
Good. We're just on time.
Hold it. Hold it, hold it. Hold it. What is this?
Hot hors d'oeuvres. Cold cuts?
I didn't order this.
No cold cuts.
I didn't order anything.
That's right, Hubert, I did.
What?
That's why you're all here. This is my party. Helen, you may want to invite some of the neighbors in.
Oh, a surprise party! Oh, Mama, that's so exciting. What's it for?
For my wake.
Roper. Roper.
What?
The pills made me thirsty.
So?
Hi, Mr.
Oh,
Roper.
hello. How are you?
Oh, hello.
Good afternoon. I was visiting my son across the way and came over as soon as I heard about Mrs. Roper's mother. Oh, what a tragedy.
Pig in a blanket?
Oh, no, thank you. I thought I might say a few appropriate words to the family.
The family?
About the deceased.
Well, say them to me. I'm the deceased. Come on, have a drink.
This chicken is delicious. Could you give this plate to Mr. Brooks, please? Sure. Hi, Mr. Brooks.
Hi.
Would you like a breast Or a thigh. He can get that at home. Aren't you in enough pain already?
Well, Jenny, what do you think of this whole crazy affair?
I love it.
You do?
Yes, it's a wonderful idea.
It is?
Sure. Friends and family gathered here to honor your mother. Oh, and she's having a blast. What more could you ask?
I'd like to get a peek at that will.
Stanley.
You know, it's just like a birthday party. Only thing missing is the presents.
Presents? Now, why didn't I think of that?
Think of what, Mama?
Well, what's the use of waiting until I'm 6 feet under before you get all my things? I can give them to you now while I can enjoy the look on your faces.
That's a great idea. If it makes her happy.
What do you think, Freddie?
Fine with me, Mom.
Father always loved automobiles. So he bought automobile stock every chance he had. So now, for Ethel...
Oh, just a minute, Mother. To avoid any chance of a misunderstanding, you do mean me, Ethel, and not Helen Ethel or Hilda Ethel, right?
Who's Hilda Ethel?
Go ahead, Mother.
For Ethel, 500 shares of Pierce Arrow.
That's marvelous. Oh, Mother. Pierce Arrow? Mother, they went out of business 50 years ago. This is worthless.
Oh, no, your father said to hold on to them. And now, for Helen...
Here we go, Helen.
Here's 200 shares of Tucker Motors and 1,000 shares of Auburn Motors.
Worthless.
Thank you, Mama.
Wait a minute. Let me see those. Peerless, Locomobile, Jordan, Stoddard Dayton. These are worthless. They're all worthless. Kissel, Trackmobile, IBM. IBM? Mother, you have 500 shares of IBM.
Yes.
Who are you going to give those to?
I'm going to keep those. I hear they're worth a bundle.